Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Grab your coffee, maybe a snack or two. Peanut butter cookies are the bomb, okay? Even the off-brand, who cares? They all taste the same. Let's get into it. We've got a few things to discuss. So, this came in from the Czech Republic. And she said, I just need to pass on a few updates here as the Czech Republic begins to assume presidency of the EU. Yeah. So Monday in the south, we had a tornado. It's damaged my friends' homes and their neighbor's car. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a video specifically about natural disasters, okay? And these are about natural disasters that have personally affected people in our community, okay? And I have pictures and stuff like that to show you, all right? And these two subscribers, they need our prayers, okay? I will be doing that video for you shortly, all right? So she goes on to say, to explain how weird this kind of event is, this is the only second tornado we have had that caused damage in the last 10 years. The other one was around this time last year, June, beginning part of our stormy season. This is unique because the last 2 years have been abnormally warm in June, and energized cold storms, meaning hot, dry air, is causing these to turn tornadoes. This week, Sunday, we will hit 97 degrees. We are further north than Vancouver, BC, and hitting 97. We have also been warned of a storm system coming in the next day, and we have had random power outages and also weird spotty Wi-Fi, like home routers stopped working type thing. Now, on to gas prices. I have a friend who also lives here in Prague, and he has a car that holds 21 gallons, and he paid $175 to fill his tank the other day. And this is good prices because the last 2 weeks they have gone down. That's good prices? Really? I also have friends whose gas electric bill has increased by $200 a month during the seasons, which use the least electricity. I am fearing for what will become winter, because $200 is around a tenth of a person's income, assuming the average customer service job more than 30 hours a week increase. In other news, the Czech Republic is now in fourth place for the highest inflation in the EU, behind Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. They expect the peak to be 18% in July. Yeah, right. Anyway, I keep prepping as you do, and wish you and everyone else well. She said, cheers, I'm drinking my second coffee of the day, waiting for your first video to go out. And then I will have cup 3 eating Oreos today because I couldn't restock the Twinkies. Cheers to you, my girl in the check. I love you. Cheers to you, sweetheart. I love you. Oh, God. It's so awesome. Oh, wow. So, okay, on to this. Okay, so there's a lot going on. There really, truly is. Okay, so I wanted to bring this to your attention. All right, so this is what's going on in Mexico City. Okay, thieves. All right, thieving hookers, as I like to call them. I would use another word, but I don't want to get in trouble. So they broke into a freight storage area at the Pacific Coast Seaport in Manzanillo, and that's Manzanillo, and stole 20 freight containers loaded with partly refined gold and silver ore and television sets, the Mexican Employers Federation said on Monday. Whoa, that. Wait a minute. How do you steal 20 freight containers? Those are humongous. Humongous. Okay, how? I'm just trying to figure this out. How this even happens. So Jose Medina Mora, he's the president of the federation, said the large-scale robbery was a sign of rising crime in Mexico. Whoa, there is a growing lack of safety. And this is a sign of what is happening in the country, and it requires that authorities take action. The state of Colima, and that's Colima, where Manzanillo is, has not officially commented on the robbery, which took place on June 5th. But Horacio Duarte, the head of Mexico's Customs Service, confirmed the robbery and said organized crime was involved. Yeah, I would think that would be something. Hang on. At first, I thought that there was a car outside honking its horn, but it's my bread machine. My brain is just not working today. So he also said that this is very serious organized crime organization. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, my gosh, because that would take some serious planning. Serious planning. And according to the local press there, about 10 armed thieves forced their way into a private freight dispatch yard near the port, subdued the employees, and then took several hours to search for the shipping containers that they wanted. Oh. The thieves then apparently hooked up the containers to trucks and drove away with them. No sign of the containers or their contents have been seen since. Freight theft is a serious problem in Mexico, but it usually involves thieves hijacking one truck at a time on highways, not driving off with 20 of them. Whoa! That's a little crazy. I mean, I can't imagine. So on to this. So the UK, okay, they were told, the new UK Army commander has told the troops there to brace for a European land war in tub-thumping message as tyrant, okay, Putin menaces ex-Soviet states to prepare to fight and beat Russia in a third world war. My Lord. General Sir Patrick Sanders has warned the soldiers, we must prepare the army to fight in Europe once again. And it comes as Putin menaces NATO countries and taunts the ex-Soviet states in Europe. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness gracious me. Wow. So, if they're being told to prepare for a third world war, this is my question, okay? Will we be told to prepare for a third world war? Because nothing has been said to us that I know of. Do you know of anything? Because, I mean, I know for, General Milley hasn't said anything, and if he said anything, then my son would have called and said, Mom, guess what? You know what I mean? So, guys, I think it's on. I really do. Wow. So on to this. A subscriber had gotten a hold of me and she said, got to thinking about this and thought, okay, no one else is suggesting this. As an alternative, because, okay, you know about the cotton shortage, okay, and everyone should be, if you haven't already, even if you don't get your monthly friend anymore, okay, about tampons, sanitary napkins, incontinence pads, anything that requires cotton, Q-tips, cotton balls, socks, anything that is made with cotton, okay? Alternatives to tampons and pads in the beginning of a shortage, there are things called menstrual cups. Somebody else had brought this to my attention, and I think she said that she had stocked up on it as well. They've been available for a long time. They're inexpensive, and some are basically a forever product, depending on the material. I've had to worry about this for a while, early menopause. But I still have one. Okay. Never worried about leakage, although water and cleaning is a necessity. Oh, right. Okay. June cups are inexpensive, reusable for short term. There are other companies out there that offer cups that are made of rubber and are reusable for years. All right, I will leave that link in the description box below for you guys, okay? I do not have any of these June cups or cups in general that are for menstrual, but what I will do is I would stock up on these for my Kiriana, so because she blossomed early, so I will stock up on things like that for her. So on to this email came in, and she said, I live in a very small town in Maryland, less than 500 population. We don't even have a grocery store and have to drive to the town in the next county. As I came out of my house for my weekly store run, I noticed something that was not there last week. A huge 5G tower in the middle of one of the local farms. Well, that's strange. For such a small town with the closest city at least 20 miles away, I have to wonder why there is a need for a 5G tower. I guess we have nowhere to hide these days. That is strange. I wouldn't think that you would see something like that in such a small town with only a 500 of population. Wow. Okay. So now on to this. This subscriber got a hold of me and she said, when you are literally stacking it to the rafters. My Lord, yes, you did. I love it, though. And then this came in and she's like, price sticker shock. Look what I paid for ground beef today. Just sickening. Three 3.93 pounds. Almost $18. Whoa. Okay, so on to this. I'm going to talk about this before I go. And, you know, I have been encouraging you guys to start your freedom gardens, okay? Well, this subscriber, she got a hold of me and she sent me a few pictures. And this really tugged at my heartstrings, okay? And this is just awful, okay? It's terrible. She said, I live in a high-rise building. And 3 years ago, there was an organization called Let's Grow Akron. And these people were really sweet. And they came out with above-ground planter boxes for us to plant our vegetable seeds in. And the young lady that helped initiate it has since moved out because they made her life miserable. Anyway, we now have a new resident manager. He has planted 5 out of the 6 above-ground planters that was supplied to us. And my friend and I went out and we dug up weeds and tilled the final box, and it was still available, and we planted 13 packets of seeds at $3.75 a pack. And he got very upset, and he went out and he jumped in the garden box, kicked dirt everywhere, destroyed everything we planted. What the hell's wrong with this guy? We contacted AMHA, who runs this building, and told them what happened. She said, I'm sorry, I can't replace the seeds. I'll have a talk with him in August. August? We're in June. The garden was put in. That's my bread maker. Don't worry about it. The garden was put in as a community garden for all of the tenants that reside there to plant things, to feed them ourselves, and to share. Let's Grow Akron is coming out with replacement plants. However, I'm afraid he's going to try to destroy them also. I'm trying to plant other vegetables on my balcony. I wasn't being greedy. I was willing to share whatever vegetables came out of the ground that God provided. I'm just heartbroken. These are the weeds we pulled out. He said they were vegetables. They're not vegetables. He also screamed at us and told us that we had no right to plant anything there. We have no business planting anything there. He is in charge. Dark side of the moon, defend the dark side of the moon. That's what he said to you? What the hell is wrong with this guy? I really don't like saying that, but that's the truth here. If you're not in their little clique, they make your life miserable, no matter what you try to do to better things around you. What the hell? Those are weeds, okay, that you pulled out. What is wrong with this guy? If you're not in their clique, all right. I want you to email me. And I want your address, because I'm going to send you seeds. And I'm going to send you some planters, because I have these cloth planters, okay? And I'm going to set you up so you can put stuff on your balcony, because screw this guy. I'll help you start a garden on your balcony. And if he dares to touch it, tell him to contact me. I'll put him in his place. And I'll tell him where to go, how to get there, and what horse to ride in on. Okay? I love you. Take a look at these pictures. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep repping. And as always, fear less. Ciao.